Good morning, everybody. Having a little issue here with my phone holder today. How are you doing on this gorgeous Thursday? The sun is shining in North Carolina and it's a hot and humid day already. I enjoyed a morning run with some girlfriends this morning. I've already done my morning routine and I've had an online meeting. So my morning has been moving along rapidly. How about yours? Are you ready for your zone mission today? We're going to declutter stuff from the drawer where we keep our plastic wraps, zipper bags, and twist ties and that kind of thing. That drawer sometimes gets a little bit junky because people pull things out of boxes or they toss things in there. So let's do a little decluttering today. Get rid of the empty boxes, combine boxes. I know sometimes that happens in my house. I will notice that there are some zipper bags open, somebody opens another box, and I end up with two boxes of the same size. So do a little bit of decluttering and organizing in that drawer today. I'll post a picture of mine in a little bit for you because I keep mine a little bit different than most of you probably do. My plastic wraps are in a little rack inside of a cabinet door, so they stand up and down. And then my plastic wrap, that would be my parchment paper, plastic wrap, aluminum foil. Then the zipper bags have a drawer. And I'm pretty sure, given that we just got back from a vacation, that it needs some attention. So I'm going to take a quick look there, combine boxes, do some tossing, and just make it look better. So I'll do an accountability picture later and show you how it looks. And I want you guys to do the same thing. Show me how that area looks in your home. I want you to be able to open the drawers, see what you've got, and do what you need to do in terms of food storage, packing lunches, packing breakfast, whatever you have to do for your family. So let's work on that drawer today, make it look better, and then you can just pat yourself on the back. You did a quick zone mission. They do add up, and I want you to see the progress month after month after month of doing these. I wrote on the blog this morning about play dates. How do you deal with having multiple children, different ages, and one of them has a play date? It's hard to motivate everybody to do their routines once you have company in the house. So the way I handle it is everybody does their routines before the company arrives, and then if there are certain things that have to be done while the company's here, we work together to do it. I also try to not just have everybody clean up unless everybody's played together. Whoever's had the company, I want them and their guests to pick up behind themselves. I don't want it to be a burden on everybody. But I do remember the years of little ones and having young children over to play, and all the toys got dumped. So I learned quickly I had to box stuff up before we had a play date so they didn't have access to everything. Good morning, Joanne. Thank you. I got ready kind of quickly because my run with my friends went a little bit later than expected, and I had a 9:30 meeting online. So I moved along really fast this morning, and I actually still have wet hair. But it's okay. It air dries nicely when it's curly, and I'm not going to worry about it. Your home blessing today also goes along with this decluttering. I want you to get rid of paper and magazines. These things pile up. They end up taking over baskets. They take over entire cabinets sometimes. If you have been holding on to magazines so that one day they're going to be worth all this money, I want you to take a look at them and do some decluttering. I talked to someone who had boxes and boxes and boxes of National Geographics. He had been saving them for almost 50 years. He had them that went back to the 60s. And some of them I think were real close to when I was born in the late 60s. So he had them at his yard sale. He was trying to let go of some of this stuff because he's decided they're not going to be worth a lot of money, but they could bless somebody. School teachers like to have magazines, especially your preschool and kindergarten teachers, because they let the kids practice scissor skills, cutting out certain things and making collages. Nursing homes, doctor's offices, hospital waiting rooms, they all have magazines laying around. So if you can take your personal information off of it so they don't have your name and address, donate them, let them go. I know that our Habitat Home store in town sells National Geographics and a couple of other magazines. So that's a place to donate. But look around and find a place to let go of your magazines, especially if you've been holding on to years worth of magazines. You don't need to keep them. It's time to let them go. Dinner tonight for us is going to be chicken and salad. I've got to pull out the chicken breast after this video, let it thaw, and then decide how I'm going to prepare it. This time of the year, I tend to either use the Instapot so that I'm not heating up the kitchen, or use the grill outside. And that's both ways are quick and easy ways to prepare. And one of my favorite dishes in the Instapot with chicken, I put the chicken breast in there partially frozen. I dump a can of the tomatoes with green chilies, add a little bit of water, close it, and turn it on and cook it for about 20 to 25 minutes depending on how thick the chicken breasts are. And so it gives it a nice Mexican flavor without adding calories to it, and it keeps it low carb, and it's very tasty. So if you're looking for a new quick summer recipe for your chicken breasts, try cooking them either in the slow cooker or in an Instapot with a can of, the name brand would be Rotel for those of you who are familiar with that, but it's chopped tomatoes and green chilies. It's not real spicy if you get the mild or medium version. They've got a hot version I don't buy because I don't like hot and spicy. I like flavor. So I may do that because that's quick and easy to do, and it's a nice summer dish. And I know I've got vegetables from the garden. I know that we've got some cucumbers, and there's some zucchini, some squash, and I've also got some tomatoes on hand and corn. So dinner should be pretty easy and healthy tonight for us. So let me know down in the comments what's for dinner in your house, and give me a picture of your drawer where you keep your plastic wraps and your zipper bags. I want to see what it looks like. It's one of those quick and easy missions, so have fun with it, and I will see you guys in the morning.